It's important for you to understand my vision as to why I work in the way I work. My name is Melissa Blake and I'm the creator of Knotted Locs. Principally, I want us to wear small size locks in the way we choose to wear it. It's an option. Knotted Locs is an option. If you are not keen on the grid and you just like small size locks and you don't want the restriction or the regimen of always securing a grid, the neatness, your hair being done extremely regularly, 4 to 6 weeks, then if you don't want that, then Knotted Locs is a solution for you. It's for the free thinkers, the travelers, the free-spirited individuals who want maximum locks fullness, but also want to interact with water as and when they choose to. And what I'm doing here is just showing you an example of the diverse Knotted Locs clients that I have. This is one of the clients. This is Erin's locks. Erin does her hair like twice a year. So when I started Knotted Locs, it was to be done 4 times a year, summer, autumn, winter, spring. It has evolved now into clients choosing as and when they want their hair relocked. The most important thing is when I'm working with a client is to make sure that I'm not just retightening, I'm not just relocking, I'm just not retwisting, I'm not just relocking, but I'm actually reviewing every lock. I move locks sizes, I change lock sizes. I'd go in and I'd look at the hair and I'd assess it. I'd assess the scalp. I make sure that I'm checking to see, is that lock strong enough? Does it need more hair? So it's a reviewing of the sizing of locks, each lock. What I love about Knotted Locs is the fact that I've got the freedom to move over parted areas. That's why I don't like the grid. I don't like the grid because it's restrictive in terms of creativity, and ultimately I'm trying to give my client maximum locks fullness, and I want them to touch their hair and feel it's secure, and I don't want them to feel the thinness of it, the vulnerability. I don't want them to feel that. That's the ultimate objective. Everyone's hair is different and everyone's hair reacts differently to the knots, and how I knot is different from one lock to the other, from one head to the other. There isn't a one fixed fitted way. So it's like a style of how I knot, and I knot for maximum fullness, and this is Kizzy's locks. And again, you gain another example of African texture hair in small size locks that's knotted. I want you to bear in mind that everybody's hair is different. Everybody's strand type is different. So you're not going to necessarily look at my work and go, ooh, this is how my hair would look if I practice Knotted Locs, or if I had Knotted Locs on my head. I show you this just for you to see what it looks like, but everybody's hair is different. But that's the idea, because our hair is different. I create these knots not to change the texture of your hair, but to keep your locks secure so that you can interact with water as and when you choose. When you want to wash it, you can wash it. When you want to wet it, you can wet it. And there is zero risk of slippage or unraveling. And it's been 7 years now that I've been knotting. So it's evolving from the way I first used to knot to how I knot now. But the ultimate idea is strengthening each lock. That means changing the size if I need to, and ensuring that you have the freedom to interact with water, oil your hair, condition your hair, have fun with your hair like in the way you used to interact with your natural hair. So I'm trying to take all of my clients online and face-to-face who want to interact with their hair in the most natural way possible, as though they were interacting with their loose afro textured hair. That is the idea behind Knotted Locs.